Osuogo, Oji Ogbope, Otosuogo, Elitoji Logbope, Osuogo, Oji Ogbope, Omotosuogo, Elitoji Logbope. Yes, we made it! Shout out to you out there for getting through another work week. Like, after overcoming all the stress and deadlines, the weekend is finally here, people!
That's right. Your weekend Kickstarters are here in the building. And it is our job to put you in that groovy mood because thank God it's what? It's Friday!
You know, we do not disappoint. We serve it hot each day on the show. So get ready because we're about to have a blast today like every other day.
Yes, Queen.
All right, having said that, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It is Honey Flames, Honey Shmoney. It is Venus right here.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I asked people yesterday, I said, somebody gave me a new name, and that's if they would like me to drop like honeypots and just start bearing Venus. They should let me know. So the person started calling me Venus, Venus, Venus. And I'm like, oh, wow, fantastic. Every time the person says me, Venus, how are you? And I'm like, okay, it's not bad. Goddess of love and beauty.
Give them.
Roman goddess of love.
So now you're not about...
She's not regular. No.
She's
not regular.
I came yesterday and said, honeypot, do you have any love in you? I said, I have abundance of love. It's just that when people are not behaving, they will collect.
So the violence is still on the side.
Casually. All right. Yes, she's about love. I don't know how I'm feeling today. Yes. But it is your girl Dala, aka the goddess of skills. Some of you call me the goddess or da la 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 la.
Yeah. All right, you know my name. My name is Catherine, and you all know me as Lady Cat, have real hotness, Queen Cat, have real hotness, Kit Cat, Kitty, Kata, Kate, Ovikate, Cruise, baby. So you need to pay attention. Listen, we don't take Fridays very lightly here. Everything is turned up to another level as we'll be talking about the latest entertainment news. Thereafter, we will be getting into celebratory mode with our celebrities on Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out.
That's right. We will also be rewinding to this day in entertainment history, after which our first guest will be joining us. Then, of course, I will be responsible for today's dose of social media craze on Socialville.
All right, on the flip side of the show, one of us will be showing gratitude on the Trade Off segment, followed by the news recap, after which our second guest will be joining us, followed by our third guest. We'll then wrap it all up with today's reminder that happiness is free! Oh my God. I thought that I was going to say Dala.
I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire. Who doesn't want to be a billionaire?
It's been a while I heard that song.
Yes, that's a great song.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is now time for the entertainment news, and we're starting with this one. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are expecting a baby. American model and TV personality Chrissy Teigen has announced that she's expecting a baby with her husband, John Legend, almost 2 years after losing a baby during pregnancy. She took to her Instagram page where she shared pictures showing herself visibly pregnant and bruises of in vitro fertilization injections on her leg, saying she was feeling hopeful and amazing. Chrissy Teigen wrote, and I quote, "The last few years have been a blur of emotions, to say the least, but joy has filled our home and hearts again. 1 billion shots later in the leg lately, as you can see, we have another on the way. Every appointment I've said to myself, okay, if it's healthy today, I'll announce, but then I breathe a sigh of relief to hear her heartbeat and decide I'm just too never still. I don't think I'll ever walk out of an appointment with more excitement than my nerves, but so far, everything is perfect and beautiful, and I'm feeling hopeful and amazing. Okay, it's been very hard keeping this in for so long," end of quote. If you would recall, in September 2020, Chrissy Teigen suffered the miscarriage of her third child, whom herself and husband, John Legend, had named Jack. After suffering complications and bleeding in a heart-wrenching Instagram post, she had given details of how they lost the pregnancy when she was 20 weeks old. The couple share a daughter, Luna, who is 6, and son Miles, who is 4 years old. And I'm super excited.
Congratulations to the legend.
Yeah.
Because, I thought about when they had, you know, that problem, and it was everywhere. Like, oh my God, what is this and all that. So, getting pregnant again and sharing it, and it's just so lovely like that. And I love that this is what you're talking about, because, you know, Chrissy Teigen can be very funny too.
Yeah.
Very controversial. These days, like, she's been keeping it.
Well, if she is 20 weeks pregnant, we know why she has been very quiet and low-key because... But yeah, I remember when she lost the other baby, it was very sad. When she put up and they were very emotional pictures. Like, it wasn't just, we lost our baby. Like, you could see her crying in the theater. John Legend was there as well. And I think she enjoys being a mom.
Yeah,
I think she does enjoy being a mom, and to have this baby coming along, we just hope that everything goes well and safely, and they have the baby, and we have another legend in the building.
I'm just happy for them and looking forward to this baby. And Ola, even with her doubts, she's like, you know what, let me just share with you guys. And we're happy. We're very happy.
We are.
They're not doing Nigerian.
No. You go stay.
Let's not tell anybody to do that. The baby's like 10 years. We not say,
Dala.
No, when you have had a problem, if you're in Nigeria, you know to shut your mouth. You don't know where this thing came from.
Village people.
I'm telling you. All right, now let's move on already. John Boyega speaks about lack of interest in starring in a Marvel movie. British-Nigerian actor John Boyega has stated his indifferent view as regards being featured in a Marvel Studios movie. He revealed this in a recent interview with Lola Ogunaike on Men's Health, saying, "That's not in the vision for me now. I want to do nuanced things. I want to donate my services to original indie films that come with new, fresh ideas, because I know it's real hard to top Iron Man in that universe." His agent, Femi Oguns, further explained on why actor John Boyega wants to stay away from roles that might be expected of him. He said, to disrupt the industry and also to make history, and nothing has changed. For John, it was never about trying to fit into the box. He wants to be the outline of the box. For John, it's all about accountability. He doesn't want to be defined by any stereotypical roles. John Boyega also used the opportunity to talk about the legacy of the Star Wars character Finn and the racist treatment of the character in 2020. He said, "I'm the one that brought this to the freaking forefront. At least the people going into it now after my time, they're cool. Lucasfilm is going to make sure you're well supported, and at least you now go through this franchise knowing that everybody is going to have your back. I'm glad I talked out everything at that time."
All right, so I like the fact that John Boyega came out to say this. Yes, I completely understand him not wanting stereotypical roles. He doesn't want to be that person. So you know how sometimes we see some actors and we're like, they cannot play anything after this. We don't want to see him anywhere else. I think that's what he's avoiding. He's not saying that it'll never happen. Because, of course, we've been hearing about Marvel and then people saying that, they don't have enough black people. It would be nice to have him in the Marvel universe. I would love to see that. But he's saying that in the meantime, that's not what he's looking forward to do. He's trying to... He wants indie. He's trying to break bounds with what he's going to be doing. So, yes, I absolutely love that he said that. And it was no disrespect to Marvel.
No, it wasn't. No, I actually love the fact that he came out to state this, because some people will just be at the back saying, oh, this, that, that. But why don't you let it out? And then you don't know who's listening. My guy will call very soon and get what he wants. Yeah. And at the end of the day, when people talk about him, they would say, oh, he's versatile. He does this, he does that. Not, that one. Even I'm sure some directors, when they have some particular roles, they're like, oh, call John Boyega, he'll fit in.
Yeah, it's even the way he said you can't even top Iron Man. And it's not a lie. Now, another coconut head would have said, let me go and put this there. You're not going to struggle. So maybe if they have like a new Marvel character that sits with him, it could work. If not, let him do his indie till further notice.
All right, we can only wish John Boyega the best. We wish you the best in your endeavors.
And that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. It is time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Jesse Williams, who is 41 today. an American actor, director, producer, and activist, best known for his role as Dr. Jackson Avery on the ABC series Grey's Anatomy. He's also appeared in films like The Cabin in the Woods, The Butler, Band-Aid, and others.
Yeah, so I like how he does Grey's Anatomy, which I refuse to watch because all that clinical something was not working for me. And then he does Cabin in the Woods, which is a horror movie. So I'm like, how do you jump from horror to, versatile, and I love it.
Happy birthday
Happy
to him.
birthday. Also, we have Max Strong, who is 59 today. He's a British actor best known for his roles in films such as Sherlock Holmes, Zero Dark 30, Shazam, Cruella, The Kingsman film series, amongst many others. So for me, it's the Kingsman film series.
Yes.
Like, I love this character. And then he always gives me this Italian vibe, but it's British. Like, how?
Catherine on the crush.
Ah, okay, happy birthday.
Wow.
Still on our list today, we have Nedu, who is 40 today. He is a Nigerian on-air personality, TV presenter, actor, comedian, and social media content creator. And talking about content, on his Instagram page, he posted this picture and he said, a fool at 40 is a fool forever, but I'm not a fool, so it can't be me.
It is just very interesting.
Very.
I really love to listen to him on radio back in the day. I mean, you can say that because it's been a while too. I mean, that time when I was, you know, I liked to listen to him, and it's just effortlessly funny.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
He definitely
The
is.
Thunder! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Also on our list of celebrity birthdays today, Vanessa Simmons is 39 today, my people. She's an American TV personality, most popular for featuring alongside her family on the reality show Run's House, and she is pretty for days.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, I loved watching Ron's House, how like their dad is like giving them pastor energy, and then at the end of the show he's in a bathtub, and then and I'm like, what's going on in this house?
So because he's a pastor, I cannot chill.
No, he was in a bathtub, like hot tub, like not dressed in. Yeah, it's very.
He's chilling.
This used to do me.
chilling.
He used to confuse me, but yeah, I absolutely love all of them as a family unit, and they were just all very fun, different.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
All right, and happy birthday to every single person out there celebrating. If today is your day, it's a special day for you. Do not let the stress and worries of today get to you. Just go out there, have fun, go to the spa, do something special for yourself, okay?
All right. All right, guys, for a look at today's entertainment history, let's check our rewind, after which we will be joined by our first guest.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1953, From Here to Eternity, based on the book by James Jones, directed by Fred Zinnemann and starring Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift and Frank Sinatra, is released. It went on to win the Academy Awards Best Picture the following year.
You hit me. Yeah, and I'm about to do it again.
And in 1972, Moody Blues reissued their 1967 single, Nights in White Sateen, and it reaches #2 on US charts, higher than the initial release.
Gazing at people.
And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Major lines right there. All right, people, our first guest on the show today is an Afrofusion Nigerian rapper, singer, and songwriter. His love for music started at an early age through his church choir and listening to hip-hop and Afrobeats. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Major AJ in the building!
You know the vibes, you know the vibes.
Yeah. You know the vibes.
Yeah,
So since OJ is not here, let me ask a question. So you started from church choir. Do you still sing for your church choir?
Nah.
Yeah.
Actually,
so.
my main church here is not in Lagos. So yeah, man, if I go back, of course, I'll still sing in the choir. I'll still play the piano, of course. My mom is still in the choir, so yeah.
I love your look, by the way.
Yes.
Your
Thank
pants
you very
especially.
much.
It's giving.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And yeah, I understand that because because while reading your bio, I found out that you lived in different places and all that. So it's possible that you are saying the truth that your church is not in Lagos.
Not, my church is in Niger State.
Okay, yeah. So I read about that you even lived in Kanji town or something.
That's where I spent most of my childhood, in Kanji. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. All right, now, and then I learned again that you were not able to do music until you finished school. That means your parents were about, okay, you know what? You have to face this one first, even if you want to. So you want to tell us the journey and your experience? Yeah,
like, I fell in love with music at a very early age. It was like junior secondary school. But my mom was like, nah, it's not possible. You have to, like, get a degree. You have to go to school. So I just used to, like, sneak out of the house. My grandma was the one that was on my team, you know?
Oh, wow.
Shout out to my grandma. So my grandma would lie for me, you know. I'll tell my grandma that she should please cover for me, tell my mom I'm sleeping at home. I'll go to all these parties, go and drop a freestyle, and just, come back home. Sometimes my grandma would para that I came back too late. So she would say she would help me again, but she always comes through every time, you know. Wow. So, yeah, man, that was like the journey, just, like, trying to get, like, people to actually take me serious. Because at first, it was, like, a joke to everybody. But, yeah, man, as time went on, I just kept on doing stuff. And I really took advantage of the internet. I used to just, like, film myself, rap and stuff, and jump on competitions online. And that was, like, I was getting, like, traction. But when I gained main traction was university. I went for a talent show, Uni Lawrence Got Talent, and came out the musical winner for the edition. And that was when things actually, like,
took shape.
Started like getting serious. So university was when, like, the career started, like, getting serious. That was, like, the main beginning. But I've been singing for a while, you know. I was just, like, trying to put out tape. Like, there was no studio in Kanji at some point. But, so I used to just, like, be prepared for when I get the opportunity. But, man, later on, we just kept on recording, making music. And after university, I came to Lagos 2020. And I dropped 2 singles. And I dropped another one last year that my current label found. And picked me up and signed me. So it's been a very good journey, you know.
So talking about your current label, how did that come about? The fusion. Yeah,
man, it was just like grace, you know. Like, that's just what I'm gonna put it to. Cause I was just doing my thing normal. It was their A&R that found me, like, just on Instagram, like a simple DM. If someone told me I was going to get signed from just a simple, because I have tried DMing so many people. Hello, boss, check my music, Nobody, no response.
That you love listening to Ice Prince, Lil Wayne, and Chuck Boys. So,
I used to listen to the Chuck Boys growing up. I didn't even know I was going to, like, get signed to Chuck City. It was just amazing. He checked out my music and he told me to come over. I went there and I played a couple of stuff I was working on for them, did a freestyle and stuff, and man, the rest was just history from there, man. So,
Love it.
Man. Shout out to Chocolate City.
Love it. Is there any pressure to meet up with what you know is Chuck Boys, Chocolate City? Is that pressure?
Nah, that's not the pressure. The energy right now is the new era Chocolate City.
Hey. To be
very honest, that's the energy. So me and my, like, I got a couple other fire guys too that are so talented, Tariq, Noon, Dave. And, we're coming, like, it's the new era.
Wow, like, we're not even ready.
We're not even ready at all, like, trust me.
I see you've been dropping singles back to back. Like, you want to choke us, basically.
Yeah, man, my EP is, like, 5 songs. I decided to just come and give you guys, so you guys just
Big. Is it just you on the EP, or?
Yeah, just him.
All right, so the title of the EP is very different.
Yeah.
Why did you decide?
It's the title of the EP, Retroverse.
Yes.
So basically, I wanted to call the EP Afro Retro, but I didn't want it because this is like an era for me as an artist. Because basically, I make Afro fusion, basically, but I didn't want to coin it up like another kind of music, Afro Retro. That would be like So I decided to like just think about what the project meant, and I decided to coin up my word, kind of like I took inspo from the multiverse. The NFTs and everything. So I just said, okay, this is like Afro beats from a world where it has retro-inspired elements, kind of like an alternate, Afro beats dimension, that kind of thing. So
I love it. All right, guys, we're going to go on a quick break. We're going to check out some of Major AJ's music, and we will be right back.
Oh, wow. Sweet Sweet, sweet song right there. Welcome back, guys. We still have Major AJ, Chocolate City's latest signing right here in the building.
I have a question to ask.
So that video is so colorful. I love the colors. I love the hair, the alter stroke, you know, modern, urban looks.
Did you notice though? Did you notice the outfits in the video were like from Michael Jackson's Thriller?
Oh wow!
That's where I took the inspo.
Oh,
from.
inspo.
Jacket.
So it's you know, what's it called now? Fashion revolving.
Fashion retro.
Yes, revolving.
Retro.
Yes, retro.
Wow.
Interesting stuff. Interesting.
Yeah, and you've been talking a lot about retro. I see that you love the 70s. What's your love for the 70s?
Basically, so the music, basically, that's just where it came. I just found out that I like to listen to the old stuff. So I'm very current with my music. I like to bump the latest like stuff that just drops. This morning I was bumping Fireboy's new album, man.
Oh wow,
sick, yo.
wow.
So basically, man, I just like to listen to the old stuff. When I'm just alone sometimes, you just find me listening to like Queen.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
You find me listening to that. My favorite song is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ah.
From Queen. So you find me listening to Jackson 5. Find me listening to like
That's like going somewhere back. Like if I look
There's
at
so
your,
much,
if I can guess your age, and then I look, because you know I'm not surprised because you do music, but I think some people really don't know their onions that much in the sense that you see these days we even have throwback show on Thursdays, and then some people cannot relate just because they were not born in the era. And I'm like, if you're a music lover, you go way back.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I feel like they're just so much gems. So basically, it just started off as shuffle. I used to just bump music or shuffle, and my YouTube music just like took me back, you know. And you just listen to like some music like. There's so much to learn from like the OGs. Music is like a lot of refinement.
Yeah.
So if you do listen to a lot of the old guys, there's so much stuff that you learn from them. So that was just what I just decided to give, like Afro beats in this kind of manner. I was just actually listening to Daft Punk's album.
Yes, I love that.
Are you serious?
When they went into retirement, I was listening to the album because I was feeling bad.
One of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah, I was feeling bad, so I was just thinking about it, listening to the album. That how would it sound if you infuse Afrobeats with this disco retro?
Yeah.
And that was how I made the song Afro Disco.
Oh,
that's very nice.
Wow.
That's how it came about.
Let's talk about the Nigerian music industry.
Yeah.
Every now and then we see Nigerian artists come out to say they need support, there's no support, nobody's supporting them. And I don't know if it was 2 days ago, you were talking about people putting effort on Twitter. You said something about people putting effort when people come out to post things and then just support them in your own little way.
Yeah.
So the first time you got thousands of views or streams on your song, how did you feel? And then how much support have you gotten so far from artists?
Yo, like, so it felt really good when I first got like, you know, a lot of like streams like on my song. Like even my debut project, my Retroverse EP, like I've never gotten that much like support because right now it's the Chocolate City, so everything is structured, you know. So basically, like, it feels good when you make the music and people like listen. Because to be honest, you don't want to listen alone. That would be too selfish. Yeah, man. You want people to actually listen. So one of the most important places for me is when I'm on stage. When I get to see people sing back the song, that just makes me want to go back and just kill it more. So basically, for me, I would say the way I like to take the whole process, I just like to keep it very organic, you know? And grinding, I've been a hustler for a long time. So, like I said, sneaking out of the house. 'Cause you know, one of the things I always tell people, you want it, but how bad do you want it? Yeah, man, like, I feel like a lot of people are just there saying, and I do that sometimes. I'm still battling procrastination. Most times when I have a goal, like, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Then I just have to like wake up. I'm going to is not doing it. Just get to it. Stop saying, So basically, I just hustled. Like when I was in the university, talent show, I'm there. I was at NSC Artistry. Like I was like NSC Artistry 2018. I came to Lagos from Ilorin to come and audition, and I was like the Lagos finalist. Went to Cool FM and stuff. Yeah, man. So I just been hustling, pushing it. Like you have to. If it's good music. Yeah, if you're sure of it, if you're sure of it, like you make the music, you're very sure this is good. Because that's one thing you have to be able to tell yourself the truth.
True.
Like if it's not good enough, you know you have to work. Like right now, I'm still also working to get better. But if you know it's good music from the art, you know it's sure. then you make sure like people listen, because you know when they listen, they're gonna buy it.
I do
Nice.
really,
Nice.
really
Yeah, true.
admire your confidence. I love that you have that confidence, and then you tell yourself the truth about going back to do some homework,
Yes.
some more. Yeah, so I don't know, where do you see yourself in the nearest future? I say this because Nigerian music industry is what?
Great.
Like, we set a target, and then we have outdone.
Boom.
You get, so
Boom.
how do you see yourself?
Well, so this question I've been getting it a lot. So basically, how I see myself, for me, like the most important definition of success for me in this journey would be the music actually like really impacting people. So I would say in like 5 years from now, I really want to see myself like selling out stadiums, like people are singing the song, having fun, like being happy. People are jumping on the stage. Like, I'm just waking up every day, brushing my teeth, shutting down shows, making music, and just living my best life. Because that's like the definition of it for me. But I know there's going to be awards, there's going to be money, there's going to be this, but that comes with the game. But for me, man, I just really want to keep making music. Like the music should just be so good. Like it makes me feel good when I see people like Whiskey, you know, do what they do, Burna Boy. Like, it's so amazing. Like, there's so much more to come from Afrobeats. And I just see myself, you know, being one of those guys that will be like, shutting it down, and everybody will be proud and stuff, yeah.
We wish you the best.
Yeah, we wish you the best. Any collaborations coming soon?
Yeah, man, a lot of collaborations coming, but I held the collaborations because I wanted people to see where I was coming from musically. Because my kind of music is kind of different. So I wanted people, that's why I gave people this project to just get an insight. So right now that the music is there, yeah, it's time for business, yeah, so.
Who would you like to work with?
Coming. Whiskey, Burna, Travis Scott, Don Toliver, J. Huss, Thames. Yo,
Is the way you don't get it.
a lot of
Don't
people.
think about it.
A lot of people. There's so
Wow.
many. I like to work with anyone that does good music.
Yeah.
A whole lot, yeah. There's so much people. Like, collaborations bring a lot of, like, flavors that don't just come
That's right.
naturally.
Say that again, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see you and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Yo, that would be like some Afro, like, rave music.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I look forward to that.
Yeah, all
And as you have spoken it into the universe, I am.
So shall it be?
doing that,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. I got a show coming. Like, yeah, man. My fans should come and watch me, man. Like,
Ooh.
I got a show coming out next week Thursday.
Okay.
I'm gonna come and sing my arts out. You know, my people, man.
Aw.
It's like a retro themed kind of.
Okay,
So you're
okay.
gonna come. Get
Some
it.
vintage
so
stuff.
follow me on my
Yeah.
socials, you know. Follow me on my socials to, like, you know, connect, get the details to the party and come have fun.
Your
Yes.
social media handles?
Yes, D Major AJ on Twitter and Instagram, TikTok, TheMajorAJ.
AJ.
These days, I really do not like going out, but I think I would really like to.
Yes.
Try it out.
You will come and enjoy yourself.
All right, thank you so much. It was great having you here. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
So much.
And that's it with our first guest. We will be back after this break with Socialville. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry, techno dancing will
eh?
never not be funny to me.
Oh my God.
Like,
so don't.
he-
No,
the
I,
moves.
I can imagine.
Don't try
I can
him.
You know, say I've got the moves like Jagger.
Jagger.
Yeah, don't
That is
try
painful.
him.
What? He will not come with one. I'm like,
He would give you one way or the other. Like crayfish sometimes.
but I enjoy it.
But we love it.
We definitely enjoy it. All right, guys, welcome to Socialville. It is time to get your daily dose of the craziness happening on social media. So let us get right into it. All right, we are kicking off the craziness with this one right here, saying, Mew, doctor, please be really careful. This is my first operation and I'm really nervous. The doctor will now reply, Mado, this is my first operation too, G. Is the G for me. But God no go shame us, no fear.
No.
It's the
Yeah.
transition of the face for me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because once I got my rear lanced before, it was a minor operation, but I did not feel the same because what? In fact, when they were looking for my vein, and at some point, I think some doctor, young doctor, came to do something.
Fine boy,
and
doctor.
I don't even care whether it's fine boy. And I started bleeding, and it was like, where did you puncture?
Man, don't go chook virus for your kidney.
No.
Heartache.
No.
Please, all those doctors, let's forget scissors inside somebody.
Hey,
I'm using God to beg you.
No.
Yeah. So please.
They are both first timers.
So please, thank you. All right, we have this individual in the studio, and mom is saying, my son will be a doctor and he will save people's lives. The father is saying, no, my son is so smart, he will be a scientist. Then look at his son in the studio. In the room, planning to be the next Eminem.
Yo.
The problem
He's
is,
planning to be the next Eminem.
my problem is, even he didn't even say in the booth. So in the room. From there, you already know that there's problem on ground. Because if you don't even know where I'm going to go and record
It's
is
called.
how are you going to do doctrine? Scientist?
See,
Yes,
See that?
because
You cannot blame this individual.
What?
He knows that to record, you need a mic, headphone. So for a room, you don't set up. Baba now they start. Beautiful beginnings. Humble beginnings.
well,
Cannot blame him.
I really hope this is not how our last guest was in the room recording, because
It's inspiration that matters.
come on. All right, Min King in the building, and I said we all have our demons. Iwo ati
Tani.
Iwo, meaning
Like you
You
and who?
have demons.
Like you and who have
Like
No,
now you
but-
talk am, now you get your demon.
No, but we all have demons, don't we?
What?
Hey, what's Tani?
Oh, you people don't have.
Yeah.
Me, I have demons, so let me just tell people now. But they're my pals.
Even when
Me and my demons don't they turn
Even
up.
when me, I now say Iwo at the time. You see, I don't even know where I met everybody who works here in TVC. I don't know what they think about me. Like, really?
We all have our demons. We have our demons.
Demons! We have demons! In court, in
Yeah.
caps lock.
So not going to form. If you don't have demon, you fit be the
The
demon.
demon. Dala, take it. Your head is
Shut
big.
yourself. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take it as people are not talking to me. Let's go.
Ma, we did not. Did we even call him? You see,
Demon
now you
man.
catch your head.
All right, Mim King's still here. He's giving some words of wisdom and advice. And he said, when the person dating my crush asks me for relationship advice, that is the advice. Leave her.
For me.
For,
Hey!
No, not for me.
Hey,
not
it's in
this,
brackets.
but-
No, it's in brackets.
I don't know. It's looking like you should not be asking people for advice.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
you don't know who is who.
I think so.
You don't know who is crushing on your boo.
I think so. And I think I actually even saw this online that somebody said, oh, she and her boyfriend were having issues and everything. And then the her best friend now said, oh, leave him. And then one day she now said, let me go and sort with this boy. She now went to the house.
now
I met that one there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all those things that should inspire jumping out of a window, but
Woo.
I'm not around. All right, this guy is literally every Nigerian right now. This is all our mood, but God be for us. And he said, enjoy while you are alive. Now my money don't finish and I never die.
Okay, you know what? When there is life, there is hope.
Yes, more money will come.
Yeah.
More money
Don't
comes
worry.
with enjoyment.
Because, I mean, in this Nigeria, I just need hope to forge ahead.
Yes, so
My sister, when I reach filling station and petrol, he's saying 258, 270. I will now say, good day, sir. Do you collect hope here?
I'm faith.
No. No.
Hey.
All I can say is just wake up and hustle. This morning on the radio, somebody was asking that what can you cook for a family of 6 with 2,500 naira? I said, this girl, don't stress me.
Yeah, of course.
Don't stress me.
Of course.
Don't stress me.
Of course.
Make pasta.
Just make sure you calculate how you spend your money.
My sister.
It's important.
All right, very hardworking man. We see a lot of these people, conductors in Lagos. And a girl is praying a prayer, and this is why when you're praying, you should be very specific, saying, Lord, I need a man that opens doors for me and knows how to handle money. God now say, hey, could this be?
Because
Could this
look
be?
at this conductor now.
He handles money.
And he opens doors. In fact, sometimes there's even no
no.
door to even open safe.
And conductors are really very intelligent.
Yes,
Girl.
they are.
Because what?
Girl.
That was how a woman and a man were eating apples.
Adam and Eve.
They were actually on a bus and they were eating apples. And somebody just said, the conductor, very troublesome, said, Adam and Eve bus apples.
Yeah, but shout outs to them. Like you said, they're actually very brilliant. Because
Very brilliant.
When they'll
Even
be
the
telling me,
calculation. The
Yeah,
calculation
when they'll be telling me,
out of the world.
bring 120, collect, do you know, I never know that thing. I don't argue. I just give it because I know that you know. Because
You know, that thing breeds argument, and some people argue, and I say, Madam, it's correct.
It's actually correct.
It's correct.
See, shout out to...
It's a lot, too.
Shout out to conductors.
They should not be underrated any longer.
Or they should be math teachers.
Yes,
they should.
We'll understand.
Yeah.
All right. They're saying that during our days, there is nothing like feeding bottle. They just hold your nose, then you choose between your life and akamu.
Not that there were no feeding bottles, actually.
But this was
But the thing is that if you're now doing anyhow, like you don't want to collect food, you don't want to...
They want to you.
Let's not forget the turning upside down, because that one I don't used to understand. Why did you turn me upside down? You now
Did you die?
leg
No.
hang me.
But did you die?
Now, they now...
Your nose,
excuse
your
me.
back, they will press
Lala,
it,
one question.
everything.
Is
Lovely.
this not you? Didn't you survive? Are you not strong?
That is why you're an African
Exactly.
girl.
No,
African.
Say you stand getting bam. Now waiting cost
You see why I said some of us have demons? Because whose child you want to keep? Go and try it in America.
But let me tell you something.
Go to America.
Nigerians, they try for America.
They do it.
And the
Go
children,
they
don't
grow
die.
up.
They don't die.
Go for front of
They
immigration.
don't
Why I go
die.
front of immigration?
Why you no go grab there?
When I
What
get
I do is not
out,
wrong.
I go down for my house.
All right.
Is it
When
not
pikin
you?
no dey chop.
Is this not you?
Okay.
Maybe you were not even going to be straight. After all, if they did not do it to you, be like,
Honey pot. Maybe that lie is even one of those children that know used to eat when she was a baby. That they will now do like...
Excuse me, I used to go and steal food from fridge. In
As
case
a
you didn't
baby?
know. Yes. I used to come to fridge, open it, collect food, close and back, suck the cereal, throw the back of bed.
Oh, melon season
So-
7.
I didn't need this.
oh my God, I'm like...
Thank you. All right, so updates don't land. They said when a guy starts cheating, his routine changes. He starts wearing matching socks, bathing every day, going to the gym, working late. When a woman starts cheating, nothing changes. So are you saying that we're always on fleek?
Yes, we are.
Like
That's
by
what the person said.
we're just always giving. So even when anything, we're still just giving.
Yep.
But guys now, what we're on green socks, brown, say trouser go cover up. But now you know say cause go gas off.
Baba dey as in...
Respect women. Women can multitask.
But okay. But we don't cheat, Sha. Women don't cheat.
No.
Thank you. All right, the last one right here. They said food don't cost. Nobody they vomit again.
Yes, now who won't vomit their money?
But you actually don't say when
don't
I
say,
don't see person.
Vomit.
Even people
even when you sick. they
Even
give
when
you drug.
person won't
go
vomit,
still-
they send them back. You say, please stay down.
I
Please,
still saw somebody the other day. They said they were not feeling fine. They were eating everything. I said,
You know, go chop. Food is life.
But wait, whoever said that because I'm sick, I will not eat.
So there are people like
There are
that. They just
people-
don't have appetite
Yes.
for these days.
Please, for the record, when me I'm sick, is that time I used to have weird craving.
Sickness these days breeds.
You know those
I had a
ice
senior,
cream.
I had a senior in secondary school and I was always wondering what this senior was doing. Maybe she was pretending, but she was not everything.
Some people
No, but I
that's
may
the
not
only thing
finish
they can
it,
eat.
too, but I will shop them.
Oh, chop
All right?
am.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we always succeed in putting a smile on your faces, don't we? And that is it on Socialville for today and for this week. It's time to get into the second hour of the show. We will be right back.
Welcome back to the second half of the show. It's E-Splash, and of course, your girlfriend next door, Honey Shmoney, is in the building. Lady Cat is in the building. We also have Dala in the building. Dala. All right, it's today's fun-filled episode we've been on, and it's now time to chew it up, and we love to end the week with some gratitude. Who's grateful? Well, I'm grateful. Oh, it's you.
The gratitude don't choke you.
I can't even touch her chest.
Don't choke them.
It is me. It is I who is grateful today. Okay.
Do we start with a prayer?
My sister, you must say I don't
I'm
clap.
going to church. Whether you like
Okay.
it or yes, I'm taking
Sister Honey Pot in the building.
Thank
Please
you.
give her the floor.
Thank you, Mommy Gio. You know what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for so many things. I'm counting my blessings. I'm grateful for life. Yeah, I know that it sounds cliche, but I don't think it should ever sound like that to anybody because in this Nigeria, when you wake up every day, you're intact, you have good health, you should always be thankful. I'm thankful for, you know, safe journeys.
Yeah.
Going out, coming in. You don't even have to, you know, travel long distance before you say that, you know, you are thanking God or you're very grateful for safe journeys because, you know, coming out of your house, entering, even moving around in your house, like because some people were in their house and then stray bullet just went to them and
bullet is even for bathroom, so if you just
you know, like you get so yeah, and the fact that some traffic can be very, very oh yeah. So last weekend I traveled to Ogun State, and then when I was going, there was no traffic. When I was heading back. So I said, don't let me do, because when I looked at the other side of the road, when I got to the outskirts of Lagos on Friday, that is last Friday, I saw that there was a lot of traffic, and I was like, okay, you know what, Saturday, don't let me head back to Lagos, because I think there will be activities Saturday, people having events and all that. Let me do Sunday morning. I did not know. I did not get the memo. So I went to Abeokuta, to be precise. When I got to the outskirts of Abeokuta, I looked at the clock, and it was 9:58 a.m. When I got to the beginning of Long Bridge, it was 10:40 a.m. It's not up to an hour, right? Yeah. So from there, something is wrong with the Long Bridge traffic. Do you know, I got to my house 1 p.m. or just some minutes to 1 p.m. And it started with the Sunkere Fakere from Long Bridge to the Lagos entrance to Bega to Otedola control, because even when I now looked at the other side too, there was traffic. I had to pick my struggle. So you know when you're coming to like Magodo, and then you can turn at that filling station in front and then go and take the, or you take that MKO garden down. So I looked like this. I said, oh yeah, pick the one that you think that, because it was like the same.
All the same. Wow.
When I got to my house, whole in one piece, before I want to travel
again,
I don't know, maybe I would think twice, because what? Those roads don't warn you, man.
At all. Like, you know, they are fixing that road.
Yes.
Yeah, so I enter that traffic
every morning. Yes,
literally. So normally it takes me like 15 minutes to get to work. Now 42, 1 hour, 1 minute today. Like, because of the road that they're fixing. I just hope they get done quickly, Sha.
Yeah, I do hope so. And then it cannot be overemphasized. We should always be thankful for life, because even when you travel, you do not know what's happening on the road. There are many people that have traveled and they've encountered road accidents. Some of them have been kidnapped. But the fact that you travel and you come back in one piece, your vehicle is not damaged, you do not have a scratch. That's something to be grateful for, and I feel your gratitude.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, so hopefully they will not kidnap me on my way from
Who wants to kidnap? From where to where? Dala?
Because me, my demons that I have. Dala! My demons I have can carry me. Hey. I made it!
Wow.
Welcome back.
You're a joke. What?
All right, people, here is the recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. We told you that John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are expecting a baby.
Okay, and we also told you John Boyega speaks about lack of interest in starring in a Marvel movie.
All right, we will be back with our second guest after this timeout.
Yeah, baby, now your choice. And I feel by you don't pay you. Nobody go on.
Newborn fella right there with Bella Schmurda. Oh my gosh, what a video. All right, our second guest today is a singer, songwriter, instrumentalist, and performer who plays a style of music which is a blend of his distinct husky honey vocals and melodies, poetry, folklore, and rap lyricism. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, my one and only Sir Dauda. No, I'm not sharing my Dauda. All right, okay, I'll give you a bit of Dauda on the show today so that you know.
The fact that you're giving us, I don't want to.
Don't worry. You will not come and beg me later, and I'll not give you.
We're not begging. We take. We don't beg. We don't ask.
Oh wow! Welcome, Dauda, to the show today.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot, and I see you. Yes, you've been putting in a lot of effort. And the other day, we had what's her name again? We loved her hair. Falana music. Yeah, and she spoke highly of you.
That's a goddess, man.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, and he actually posted on Instagram and said that she was one of his favorite collaborations.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I think it's the energy. Like,
Oh, yes,
synergy
yes,
and
yes,
energy.
yes,
Yeah, the synergy.
Falana is an amazing musician. She's a brilliant mind, also a brilliant performer. It's always good to be in the same space and also in the same space doing music together. It's lovely.
I think it's maybe because you're both very earthy and artsy. That's why they jam, right?
It could be. It could be. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people might find your style of music different, but I find it interesting.
Nice.
So tell us about your style of music for those who do not know.
Okay, so my style of music is a blend of so many things, right? My style of music is a blend of, because of the way I grew up doing music or the kind of music I grew up listening to, you know, so I was into hip-hop, I was into soul music, R&B, I was a church boy, I sang, you know, all that stuff. My dad played all them, Michael Jackson, Fela Kuti, and country music, rock music and stuff. So all that stuff, I don't think it's right for me to just put myself in one box and say I'm this kind of artist.
Yeah.
I feel like every time the arts would dictate to me what the sound should be like, and I would decide what box to put it in, because I have those elements, all those elements that are inside me, basically.
Where did jungle funk come
Jungle
from?
So,
When you say jungle funk, let me tell you what comes to my mind. So you know how this Disney, I want to learn to.
I get you. So jungle funk is the name that I use to describe my music philosophy, my music approach, my approach to music. Jungle funk is like because the jungle, if you think about the jungle is the place where a lot of things can happen.
Yeah.
There's animals chasing animals, there's plenty, there's bountiful, there's food, there's all that. There's also death, there's also, you know, destruction, there's also things happening that can be life-threatening, but there's a way that you find your rhythm inside the jungle. You know, you find your rhythm inside the jungle, and that rhythm is beautiful. Like you see animals, the way they interact, there's an order, you know, to things. And that was for me, finding the order in all the art stuff that goes on in my head, you know, finding an order, finding some kind of poetry inside, finding the funk in my jungle. That was why.
It's giving Hakuna Matata.
You get me.
Yeah, and I know you've worked with, you know, a number of people. Simi.
Oh, yes.
Good Girl, LA.
Yes.
Like a number of them there.
Yes.
Give them co-wrote as well.
Co-wrote, of course. Interesting stuff.
Yes.
And then you got signed to
Bad Guys.
Yes. Music. That's a record label.
Yes.
Interesting. And then you have released your work under them, and you're doing well. Because I knew Sir Dauda from the time of Sister Oloja.
Yes.
He will play stuff for me, and then he would just be me. I would just be feeling good with myself.
Yes. That's why it says one and only.
Find that video right now. Interesting stuff.
We'll find it.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder she doesn't want to share.
And then again, I saw that you started doing something in the car.
Oh yes, car sessions.
Okay, so
this was during we're trying to find ways to connect with people during the lockdown periods, during periods after that, you know, when entertainment was just trying to pick up back again, you know, especially for artists, performers, and all those kinds of things. So I was thinking of ways to hang out with my friends that I like and also do music with for people, you know. And so we started doing car sessions. I got a couple people in and all that, and it was a fun time because.
And the car is different to like some retro.
The cars are yes, the cars are always different.
Oh yeah,
always. So we just pick it. And the idea was because, you know, the sound inside the car, when you're by yourself and you're singing to your favorite radio song or whatever, you might not know that you sound terrible. Because the sound is so good, it's just you. It's almost like in your shower as well. You won't know that you sound horrible. But you're feeling free, you're enjoying yourself, and that was the point. It was just for us to, you know, so we're trying to add some more elements to it, and we're going to pick it back up again. But don't worry, car sessions will be back later.
Oh, wow, okay.
I have a question.
That one. She has a
I have
question.
a question. Where did you throw your law degree in all of this?
It's not thrown away. I'm not throwing it away. I know.
Know your wife, right?
My lord, may I approach the bar?
Like, I was
May I
going to
approach the
ask,
bar?
like, is that a prerequisite for the bad guys?
Oh wow! Oh wow! Because everybody you must all be a lawyer. Baz is a lawyer. Sess is a lawyer. Everybody must be a.
Yes. So is it a criterion?
In the application form, they said, "Are you a lawyer?" I said. Then I said, "If not a lawyer, have you ever been a paralegal?" I said. No, it wasn't. It was just coincidence. It was just
Wow.
coincidence. But I think maybe it might be something that has to do with the kind of mind that goes for law. Maybe
Yeah.
the kind of mind that goes. You like stories. You like to talk. You like those kinds. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's just purely coincidental. But a happy coincidence too. So. Anything that happens, I think I should be able to represent them in court. Any of us should be able to represent.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Now,
yeah.
talking about genre of
Yes.
music and what we have going on right now,
Yes.
like Afro beats
Oh, yeah.
with the S to the
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
you know, things happening. And
Yeah.
then they're recognizing a lot of genres too, like
Yes.
giving some categories,
Yes.
you know, changing some category from world music to, you know, certain categories and all that. Interesting stuff. Now, looking at what you do at the moment,
Yes.
looking at the audience that you have already, how far do you think that can take you?
I'll answer like this. I know that, as you've said, these new categories are being created, and these new recognition, so to say, that's being given to music that has existed for centuries.
Yeah.
You know, because what we're playing now is only a variation of what has been played before. We're only, you know, nothing is really new. They're just innovating from what you hear. So the reason why these things are just getting known now is because technology and all those things are just broadcasting it to a wider audience. And so the people who thought that, oh, Africa is just a bunch of, or whatever, or maybe one or two of them, they don't know that the whole continent is popping. They don't know that things are happening everywhere, you know. So they're just getting used to this. So it's a surprise to them. We were the ones that were feeling, we're like, why are you putting all of us in one category, world music or whatever, you know. So I know that it's not going to take a long time before even it's going to separate into more categories. There's going to be more recognition for things that have not yet been named, because that's I find, I mean, like, this is different, but like it's the same thing. Like you come to my compound and you discover a river and you now name the river and you now say, oh, this river is called River John, because you came and saw the River John. The River John that have been, I don't even call it River John, I call it River Oya or whatever, and we've been fetching water from there for years, you know. So it's almost even insulting to me for you to now start naming my river, you know. So I think that Africans should create our own categories. We should create our own genres. We should create our own demarcations so that they can know and so that they can pick it up from us. Because of recent, if you, in the news, there was something about how they said Afrobeat was brought to America by Beyonce and whatever. And they had to correct themselves. So like, I think it's the awareness. We're also aware that, yes, we're worth something. Our music is worth listening to, is worth being paid attention to. And that is what is also, that's the pride that's making us say, what do you mean? Rephrase that statement. And they had to. Yeah, so your question is a valid one. It's not going to take a long time. It's already happening. It's already happening right now, yeah.
Okay, so you want to find out more about Sadauda's music. We'll be checking out this video right after this commercial break, guys. Stay with us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Welcome back, guys. We still have Sadauda in the building, and he's brought his amazing guitar. Catherine was asking if your guitar has a name.
It does. Her name is Athena, the goddess of war. So.
Goddess of war.
She's waging war everywhere.
Okay,
Goddess of skills. Mine is goddess of love and beauty.
Okay.
Okay.
We just checked out Jara. Absolutely loved that one. The video was so beautiful. The slow motion, the movements, what was the concept for all of that?
We just put ideas together and just wanted to make something. I mean, it was just a visualizer so people could have a view, you know, basically, and put the lyrics up and everything.
And that's still a lyric.
Yeah.
Yes. We haven't actually. The actual video is coming in a bit.
Interesting.
Something
like lyrics video.
So literally we got 2 videos.
Wow.
It's the benefit.
No, but you know that's what happens a lot these days. Like people try to give you something like a taste, a hair visualizer. Yeah.
Teaser.
Yes, a teaser. Yes. It's more work, but I mean it's
wow. It's worth it at the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
So let's see how much
definitely is.
war Athena has.
Has in her.
How much power she's got.
She's actually quite a dangerous fellow.
Okay, let's see how dangerous.
Let's see. Can you hear me? Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Baby, give me love, give me Jara. Baby, believe that made them para. Give me love, give me Jara. Girl, I no go leave you right. Anything you want, baby, is yours. Oh, no, they disturb. Make we discuss, yeah. Oh, baby, give me jara, 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 jara. Say, baby, give me jara, 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 jara. Woo, beautiful. And baby, give me jara, jara, jara. And one last time, baby, one last time now, would you give me jara, jara, jara? One last time, baby, one last time now, would you give me? Woo! Lovely, lovely, nice one. Nice one.
So beautiful.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nice one, guys.
She's got a lot of power.
Yeah, she does.
That makes me
she was
want
trying
an
to be. She
acoustic
was trying to be
version.
her best, be in her best behavior.
You know what she said?
What's that?
That makes
an
me want
acoustic
an acoustic version, like of
Yeah, something you think about. Yeah.
Noted. Noted. Noted.
Yes, of
Noted.
course, of course.
Noted.
So Dauda, we talked about so many things that
Yes,
you've
we
been doing, and then of course we want to know what it is that you're up to right now, considering the fact that this is August already.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
the year is just racing away.
It was January just yesterday.
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah.
like. It feels like. Okay, so what I'm up to, I've been in the process of. I'm glad you mentioned the collaborative efforts with some people. 'Cause
Yes.
I've been in the mountains. Got up into the mountains to write and record like a bunch of stuff. Recording with people. I've also tried to, because I missed outside, so like every opportunity I get to be outside and to perform for people, I've done that a lot, you know. But as to my own work, I've been putting together several bodies of work, which I'm going to be releasing very, very shortly. Okay. And I have to say that I had to step into myself a bit, you know, for this and get out of my comfort zone. So there are a lot of lyrics and a lot of concepts that I'm talking about that your mom might not be very comfortable with, but your mommy and daddy might not like her. Risky. No, but there's stuff, because I want to tell like true stories, real stories, everyday stories, you know, because we're not always on our church behavior. We're not always on
We're
our
a
best
bunch of
behavior.
hypocrites, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, as a wise man once said on his track. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so much to look forward to. But what is that one thing or that one artist that you would have always wanted to work with that you still not worked with?
Dead or
Who's that
alive?
person?
Dead or alive.
Dead or
or
alive,
alive.
yeah.
These are hard questions, man. Okay, so for dead, I would say, may so rest in peace.
Amen.
Or because there's few of them.
Yeah.
You see Prince, eh?
Yeah.
He's like Fela he's like Fela from that on that
Yeah,
side.
side
that
of the
side.
world, yeah.
Like he was so good that if they were playing like a 3-hour set and you played the wrong note, 5 minutes into it, he'll remember, and then when the set is done, he'll tell you that thing you did, don't ever do it again on my set. That kind of thing. He was that kind of guy. I really want to make music with that.
Very
person.
meticulous.
Attention to
the
detail.
world.
Absolutely.
And
alive right now, there are plenty.
Oh yeah, tell us.
My mommy, Erica Badu. I love Erica.
Yeah.
Because I love hip hop, I would like to do stuff with hip hop artists. I would like to do stuff with people like Vince Staples, people like Drake, people like Kendrick, people like
I love Kendrick.
Yes. Then here in Nigeria, I pretty much have access to whoever. I mean, everybody's here. We can all, if there's something that we're interested in, but like somebody who I really like their style, their angle, I mean, she's already celebrated. Thames is a very, but
Okay.
I really like her perspective to music. I like it. I really like it. It's a very personal, it's a very personal.
Yeah.
And she brings it out, and she doesn't really, So there's so many goddesses and goddesses. I mean, there's so many people with talent in this place. Like I can't really, So I would be doing myself a disservice if I just mentioned a few.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
right.
We want to say a very big thank you to you, Sir Dauda, for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Well done. Keep
Anytime
doing
you
you.
Yes.
And thank you, Athena, for coming as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
She heard you. She heard you. She said she's happy to be here.
All right,
so
and
much,
that
guys.
is with our second guest. So we'll be back after this break with our third guest. Like it is a back-to-back thingy. We shall have a packed show. Yes. All right. See you soon.
Yes, I am proud to be a woman. That was Sadalda and See Me with Woman. So we promised you we have 3 guests today, right? Joining us on the show today is a Nigerian comedian, presenter, event planner, and radio presenter. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the stalker in the building.
Yes, Nigeria happened to you, right? At the airport, or you did not get to the airport?
Well, I've got used to it.
Huh?
I've got used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what
We don't want to. I don't like talking about my past, please.
But we'll talk about the past a bit.
Yeah, okay, but because flight was supposed to be for 10. Shifted to 2, 3,
That is like
4,
Wow.
5. I was there.
So
I got to Lagos to 6.
And the fact that they're now using one airport at the moment, it's so difficult. Because even when
No, it's just that road is. I think using airport is still cheaper because road is almost 30 million for ransom.
Yeah,
Okay. So talking about the past now, me, when I was reading about you, I now found out that you were an undertaker.
Really?
I said undertaker
True.
in Enugu.
True.
And you did it with joy. Because you love to dance.
I've already enjoyed what I do for a living. Everything I'm doing at a particular time, I enjoy it.
And dancing and...
At that time, it was fun.
celebration of life.
Yes, at that time, it was fun. It's my job. Like you are enjoying your job right now.
Yeah.
That is how I feel at that time.
Okay, so I want to find out, you know this thing that they say in the morning, that the same way somebody going out is praying that your business should go well, were you also praying that your business will go well?
Definitely,
that time.
We used to call because we have a guy at that time, we still call our guy, job no day this period.
Wow. So you want people to be dying?
No, not that people were dying, but people must die, so it's normal.
Do you know sometimes in church when they say, turn to your neighbor and say, your business will prosper, sometimes I'm like, what you best ask, what is your business?
The truth is, I was not selling coffee, I was carrying.
But now nobody dies. Like, where will you go carry?
Okay, no, it's not. When they say undertaker, does not mean that you must carry coffee. There's sometimes we just go for procession.
Okay, so
start carrying caskets.
What?
Okay, there are some people that have died many years ago. They can just say, okay, that time the children don't have money. Now they have money, so they want to do this.
So at the end of the day, everything boils down to someone dying.
Person must die.
Okay, so what's your opinion? I know at one point in time, we had the Ghanaians. Do you want it solemn or with a bit of display?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know the song now.
He's singing it.
Oh, wow. All right, you know what? Let's just go back to your comedy. So let's talk comedy now.
Okay.
The stalker, the comedian. You've been in the industry for a long time, and you're a name that many people know. So let's talk about your journey, how you started comedy, you getting here right now, and you starting shows, and then the name The Stalker.
Wow.
Because if you were dancing with coffee now, your name is The
Stalker. Who you the stalk?
Don't near me.
Who you the stalk?
Don't near me.
The thing is, to have interview with one woman is hell. Now, I have 3. Oluwa. Come to my rescue. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. I said success. Success is like pregnant woman. You don't know how many times the man make love to her, right? So there are a lot of up and down and all that. Till now, I'm still down. I've not gotten to be up because if I've got to be, I won't be here.
Wow.
You can be here.
You can be here now. You can still be here.
I still want to. That is why they say human beings are insatiable. They always want more. But there was a time in my life I said, if I just have one car, have one house, my house be kissing and me get this house as my key, I will just do okay.
Yeah.
Now we don't get almost 6 cars. We don't get a house. We see they strive. Which means that nobody can be satisfied.
At all.
Yeah.
So that is normal thing about life. You always aspire to go further. So the journey so far has not been easy. Like you said, thank God you read my stories, and a lot of people say the soccer just came from nowhere. No, nobody come from nowhere. Everybody's in a process.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a process. So when I came to Lagos, it was not funny. It was not easy. Even though I'm a comedian, but it was not funny at that time. All right? So I have a lot of heartbreaks. No women now, not about women. A lot of heartbreaks come from comedians, from people, especially from coming, we don't have where to stay. I'm one of those victims.
Wow.
I don't have where to stay. Now I accommodate people. You understand? It's just that I was, people say I'm stubborn. True, I'm stubborn. My definition of stubborn is stubborn with a purpose. I always want to get this. I always want to get this. Even when there's no support, I strive. I try to do it. For example, I'm still striving till now. This show, there's no sponsor. Nobody said, I'm giving you 1 million, I'm giving you 1, but I'm doing it. And people who did theirs with sponsor, the level of peace I have, they don't even have it. So it's your mindset, not your handset.
Motivate us.
Talk to me, Daddy.
Motivator. On a Friday, start the weekend buzz.
Well, you've not told us where you got
The name,
The stalker. Okay, now, I've used several names. I use MC Respect. I was not getting respect from anybody. I use, as usual, the one that I used for long was I Don't Die. At that time, I was trying to imitate I Go Die. So it was like, I go save, I go die, I don't die.
So
you understand?
how
I now said, okay. Now, when I was using I Don't Die, I found out that I was having this suicide mindset. Yeah, because things were rough. That was the time I was doing Okada in Enugu.
You did
now only Undertaker you read. You never read my story.
Stop not saying a speed. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
No, I was doing Okada.
Wow.
I was doing Okada. I did Okada for 2 years. As a graduate, don't get it wrong. As a graduate, today say not be school, not be the criteria to succeed for life.
Yeah.
You understand? As Okada man, I was doing Okada. I was doing comedy along the line, but it was not working. But the Okada, and I got to feed me. You understand? Not because I even buy the Okada, I was paying 3,000 every week. To get 3,000 to pay for that week, it no be me. So at that time, you understand? So that suicide was coming. I was lucky to meet a pastor, Dr. Ken Carters. And I said, I attempted suicide 3 times. Yes, I did. So the man said, the reason you are having this suicide mindset is because of your name. Why will you be answering, I don't die, and you are living? So maybe people when they don't die, they jealous you, so they need to...
Wow.
No. Now, it's funny now. I'm sharing it as a story. But at that time, it was not funny. Got to a point, my younger one called, asked me for 5,000 for more than 2 months. I cannot provide. My brother now said, boss, I'll give you from now. You know when they don't beg you, they'll call command you. So I give you from now till weekend. If you don't send the money, I go send you, which means I did well pass you for a new.
Wow.
At that time, you don't know what I was passing. I was passing through a lot of depression. That was why there's a joke I talk about how to commit suicide peacefully. Yes, it's part of my joke. So most of my jokes are my reality.
Experience.
Wow. Yeah.
You understand? So I got to the, I bought the rope. I did do Okada now. So I rode from inside New Haven to Ungo Forest, where we used to do picnic, when nobody will hold me.
Wow.
I got there and I tied the loophole. I tied it. I've given up. Before that man called me, that man of God, Dr. Kekada called me. Till today, the man did not know that he saved me from dying.
Wow.
Wow.
Just call me. I don't know. I'm having troubling something in my spirit. I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, start coming to the office now. Start coming. He did it 3 good times. Till today, the man don't know. You understand? I go back and he said, I don't know what's wrong with you, but the Lord said you should change your name. That I don't die. It's not working well for you. And I said, which name will I answer? He said, I don't know the name you will answer. But before now, till the ending of the week, the name will just come to your head. And that was how it happened. I was just on the stage, and somebody just said, Destocker. That was how I don't know how the name come. My name is Desmond. Okay, my name is Desmond, and I talk.
Yeah.
Then I said, Desmond Talker. The person said Desmond Talker. So I came to Lagos as Desmond Talker. So I'm not saying that people are finding difficult. Desmond Talker is too long. I said, let me abbreviate it because Lagos, everybody hurry. So I need
Wow. On the fast lane.
So Desmond, Talker, Talker.
Nice.
I love it.
That's how the name came.
Wow.
All right, we are going to go on a quick break. We still have the stalker here in the building, and we're going to check out a bit of his work on stage. All right? Keep watching.
not try to convince anybody.
Hey, wait.
Wow.
Welcome back, people. We still have a superstar comedian, Des Talker, in the building. And, well, we'll be giving out free tickets to our lucky viewers to attend his comedy show happening this Sunday at Eco Hotel and Suites. So just place a call through, and, yeah, you get to win a ticket for yourself.
We
and
got
perhaps
you.
For your partner.
Yep, so as long as you are available to be there that day, we have tickets.
More than
for
enough
you.
to go around. And if you want to win tickets, just call in on the show, say hi to the stalker, and you might be the lucky winner.
Yeah.
We have enough to go around.
Oh my
Started
God.
yesterday. It's still going on, so if it be you...
Wow. So you talk about this show on Sunday.
It's a what?
Talk about this show.
Okay, this show is happening on Sunday at the Hotel and Suite. That's my first major show. Yeah, I'll be doing other shows, but you see this one? We'll do and all reach limelight. So, and we'll be having, we'll be doing it differently from every Hotel show you've attended. Because they will be performing art at the red carpet.
Wait, what?
On the red carpet?
Yes. At the red carpet, comedians will be performing at the red carpet. Now, the Stalker have a house called House of the Stalker Production. I have groomed almost 11 boys.
Wow.
When I say they are funny, they are funny.
Okay.
So they will be performing at the red carpet. Then the superstar among the boys will be performing in the show. That's where I will be
So
performing.
we have free show.
Yeah, we have free show.
yourself,
So
the
you that is coming that, okay, normal hotel, they start 10 o'clock. You don't miss 80% of your money first. Yeah, that is the concept. So I'll be doing 3 hours by God's grace. People are saying 3 hours no go even do you. Normally, I fit off from morning to evening. That's why it's the Stalker. Okay. So we'll be having musical art. We'll be having spaghetti. We'll be having reminiscence. We'll be having Two-Face, and we'll be having African China.
Wow.
Yes, and this will be coming in break. After my 1 hour performance, we'll have another act. After 1 hour, we'll have another act. After 1 hour, that is how it's going to be. And some people have been asking, your table costs to 4 million naira table. No even bother because no 4 million naira table again. yes, no 4 million naira table again.
Sold out.
Yes, sold out.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is why when I tell people say money in this country, now they understand. So we are left with just 2.5 million naira, few table tickets remaining, 1.5 million naira, no more 1.5 million naira ticket, just 2.5 million naira ticket and few table remaining. We have VIP 25K. Okay, I think there's no VIP, sorry. VIP don't finish. Yes, we have regular.
You're sold out, almost sold out.
Yeah, almost sold out.
Wow.
Yes. So even the one with us sold out said the show does a both shock, not madly. So just try come. If you're having any, people will say it's a crusade, what do we expect? I say if you're having a spiritual problem, come. Yeah, if you have a spiritual problem, maybe marine spirit.
Well, I'm going to interrupt you because
but wait.
Victor is here from Ilefe. Victor
sorry.
is calling from Ilefe.
Okay.
Hello, Victor.
Hello.
Yeah, say hi to the stalker.
Hi, the stalker.
Hi.
I'm so happy. Like I'm watching you right now, and I wish to come to your show at the GOTV.
Okay, on Sunday, right?
Today
From
is Friday. Today is Friday.
I'm in Ilefe right now, but I'm coming to Lagos because of you tomorrow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
You just met my heart.
I'm from Adege, precisely.
Okay. All right.
Are you coming alone?
So, and I will come to your show, and I promise I will come to your show back.
Okay. So you just want yourself a ticket, and then if you like to come with someone, you can get 2 tickets.
Wow.
So how can I get access to this?
Don't worry, we'll call you.
We'll call you.
We'll call you, okay?
We'll place a call to you and you get your tickets.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks for calling.
Wow. Tickets today. You guys can definitely still call in to get your tickets. As you can see, we have quite a lot, and it's already saying that most of the thing is sold out. So this might be your only chance to do that before.
Okay, but before I was saying before.
Yes.
But those that have financial problem. Yes, that's my problem. So you can't come for.
Big problem, damn problem. Now, Allah.
You know, you cannot bring the same problem I'm having to me. We can't solve it.
Wow. But every other problem.
Every other problem, yes. A spiritual problem, because they are men of God. They are called for it. So
marital problem, come.
We settle all problems, apart from financial problem.
Okay.
Because that's my problem. That's why you are coming.
All right, you were talking about your foundation as well.
Yes, I have a Save a Soul Foundation.
Yeah.
Yes. We just, not that we really have, but when we see people that need help, some people reach us to us, and we just give, because as of the soccer have two, how will I put it now? As far as you're a giver, as far as you have a good heart, you're a member of the house. So it's not limited to some set of people.
All right,
Okay,
1 second. We have another caller on the line,
Wow.
Ajibola from Ikorodu.
Hello, Ajibola.
Hi, Ajibola. Good afternoon, and thank you for calling in.
Good afternoon.
Good
Afternoon.
All right, we have the stalker in the building, and he's giving out tickets today. You've officially won yourself one, and one for your friend as well. If you're going to bring somebody along, what would you like to say to our medium? Ajibola is Butino.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
All right, so we have your,
Yeah.
I hope that we have your details.
details,
so we're
yeah.
just
We'll reach out
get
to
in
you.
touch with you.
All right, so you were saying
so
about
we
your
were
foundation.
talking about foundation.
Okay, yeah. So that was what I'm saying. It's not limited to some set of people. People just call in, but there was time I opened it on social media. The problem was bigger than the foundation, so we withdraw.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody when they drown, they save. Yes,
Very
before
true.
you go drown with the people. So, but because of this show right now, we are open to all form of help. We have been giving out, granting people. So, it gets some problem when we go come. We get bigger foundation when we go sublet to do.
He said sublet. All right, thank you so very much for coming on the show today.
Okay.
I've had a very good time. Some motivation right here in the building. I always live for that. And yes, the stalker was here. We're still going to be giving out some tickets, probably on social media. So check out at TVC Connect, Facebook, Instagram. You never know where it's coming. And we're just going to say bye for now. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.